demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So take two. I wasn't on the proper platform and I was on somebody else's Facebook page. So I had to get off of there very, very quickly. In any event, welcome to my Now What series. This is where I take something from your studio and where I will actually go and show you maybe a use of for it that you've never thought of. It'll give you kind of a different way that you can probably use it. Plus, also, it might even answer some questions that you have as you go along. So, like I say, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've never subscribed before and never been in there before, it's the subscribe button is just down below. And if you're also joining me through Facebook, I really do appreciate it. This is all part of a live, and this is where I will be talking with different people that have joined me live. And part of that is all part of the live. That didn't really make too much sense. But in any event, welcome. And if you are watching on a replay, you don't like that, just scoot on by and that just takes off that part. I had you confused there. Well, I had myself confused. Obviously, I was in somebody's Facebook group that they've given me permission, and I don't think they would have appreciated that too much. In any event, as I started discussing a little bit earlier, we're going to play with the Deckled Circles. There's 14 dies here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 dies that range anywhere from 1 inch up to about 6 inch. They're deckled, so they're all, it's kind of a rough sort of edge, and nothing like having a bunch of different circles that you can use in your crafting, that's for sure. Hello, Felicia. All right, so I am going to show you, and this is actually part of another technique that I'd done, probably right at the very beginning of my technique series. And if you want to see those, go to my Facebook group, the Stampin' with Diane Stampers group, and look under triple stamping. Now, we're not going to really be doing triple stamping, but you'll kind of, yeah, you'll get the message once I start doing it. But there is a technique sheet for that. We're also going to use this beautiful textured floral. I just love this. And I do like those translucent florals as well. But I kind of picked some colors that were in that particular new designer series paper. And that's what we're going to use today. Now, these textured florals, these are in the annual catalog. They also come with these fantastic dies. So we're going to play with some of those as well. Now, when I went to go do this card, what I wanted was, let's see, I want to make sure that I've got the right ones here. All right. So I went and I used and I cut a white one, a white circle. Then I skipped one. I went and cut another white circle. And then I went here and I cut, just wait, I just got to get that one out. So that this just shows you how I actually went and layered these. So then I went and I cut, was it this one or this one? Just bear with me here. This circle out. And then when I went to go do my layering on my other card, I then used this outer circle there and this circle there. And you'll see as I put this card together why I'm showing you why I did it this way. Oops. And of course, we don't want to lose them. So I had a great day today. We had a Probus high tea, wonderful sandwiches and sweets and fascinators, and it was a lot of fun. Okay, so we've got this. And then I decided to, like I say, I was going to take some colors that were already out in that translucent, that beautifully blooms translucent paper. So I am using Berry Burst, and this is a regular card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, folding into the mountain, which is the opposite way of what you normally would fold it anyways. And yeah, of course, I can't find, there's my bone folder. Let me just go in and use this bone folder. Hi, Kath. And Renee and Marie. Oh, my goodness, Margaret, you must be up early in Australia. Okay, no, I guess it's around 10-ish and it's daylight savings time down there. So, all right. So I thought this would be best going a landscape card. And so I went and I've got a piece. I didn't know if I was going to go landscape or if I wanted to go um, um, portrait. So I used the painted posies. So I have it going this way, but then I wanted to go this way. And guess what? This is just too big. So I'm just going to take my trimmer. And I want to cut this down to the 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. And we'll just get that. And this, like I say, is going to go the landscape way. I just think that would look a lot nicer on this particular part. Don't know yet, but I do have these 2 pieces and I'm not going to put them on until I've got them done at the very end. So I've got the choice of going landscape or portrait on here. All right. So I have these pieces that I've cut from basic white. And like I showed you how those got cut. So all I'm doing, I also went and cut my berry burst ones as well. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take repositional tape. And like I say, this is just like triple time stamping. Fortunately, we don't have any some repositional tape. So had somebody give me some. Hello, Lorraine. And Janet, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate that. All right, so I have these, and all I've done is I've layered this on here. Like I say, this is very, very similar to my triple time stamping. So I'm putting this actually on my silicone mat so you can see. So there's the 3 layers of circles. So like I say, that one paper has berry burst in it. It's got fresh freesia in it. It also has bubble bath, and it also has parakeet party. And I thought, well, I'm going to pick up those colors from that particular designer series paper, and I'm going to use that. Now I'm going to show you something that is not something that I normally do and normally talk about. Is we are going to actually, I want this leaf, but I'm going to kind of rock it a little bit. Now, why am I doing that? Is because with this circle here, what happens is there's a bit of a lip on there. And what happens with the lip is that it doesn't quite stamp in there as you want it. Hello, Janet and Diana. Oh, Colette, you're going to watch me live. Don't know how exciting that is, but that's okay. I really do appreciate that. Now, this is the bubble bath. So I'm just going to come and I'm going to put this flower right here. Now, remember I said I'm really pressing down, but I'm kind of rocking it a bit. And you can see why, because it doesn't quite get it. It's not as good with the larger stamps as it will be with these smaller stamps that I'm going to use now. So I'm just coming and picking up all those different stamps from this textured floral that are here. So berry burst. Oh my goodness, this color is gorgeous. So let's just go and get this flower in there. Wow, it's so pretty. And let's use some fresh freesia as well. That'll be this flower. And I think, let's see. I'm going to do another leaf, but I don't want it too obvious on there. Just like that. And I'd really like to get another one of these berry burst ones. We're just going to put this one off to the side here. And I really have a lot of ink on that stamp pad. So I don't want it in such a spot that it's actually going to show on there. And let's go and put this fresh freesia on there. Now, this stamp set also has some amazing elements that go like in the inside of the flowers. So I'm actually just going to go and put that on there. And let's see, I really like these splots or this piece here. So let me go and I think I'll use the smaller one that's here. And now that I'm live here, I realize I didn't get one other thing when I came here. So let me just going to come in here and I'm just going to use some fresh freesia on the inside of this. Now, it doesn't really look like too much, but it doesn't look too bad either. Now, I'm going to move that. I'll just run that underwater. Now, this is where the triple time stamping comes in. Now, the other part that I wanted to do that I forgot to do was get a strip of my berry burst. So like I say, this is either going to go this way and this is going to go on here. Now, I remember I did that with repositional tape. So what I want to do is I want to come in and I want to put this layer down and see this is going to go and match up with this layer here. So I'm just going to attach that on there and that is going to see how it just layers on there. And then this piece here is going to go behind. Now, I could have done that also with this piece. Oh, you're playing trivia at the pub. Way to go. Oh, I love playing trivia. All right, so we're actually going to leave that like that. All right, so then this is just going to go on here. But now, because this is kind of, you know, am I going to go this way or this way? You know what? I'm going to go this way. Now, what I could do is I can pop this up. But I think what I'll do is I'll pop it up more on the other piece. So let's just go in and until I got a lot of the stuff from behind. Now I want to make sure that I've got this in the right spot. So I'm going to just put this one on here. Like I say, this is triple time stamping. Now, this is a great way to use these circles because they're evenly put around, right? Now, at this point, I can pop that up. Let's see how that's going to look popped up. I'm going to actually pop this piece up. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how that's going to be. All right, we're going to pop that one up. Okay, so I'm just going to put that straight down on there. Normally you don't pop it up on a triple time, but I kind of wanted a bit of a difference on there. Now look at that. Do I remember where that went? I'm going to have to just quickly, there we go. So just like that. And then this piece is just going to pop up there. Now what we want is we also want to have you want to make sure that those pieces match, right? All right, so it goes like that. I haven't done anything and attached that there yet. Now what I want to do is I want to go in with my berry burst. Now I have a piece that's here. Now, depending on what kind of words that I want to put on here, let's see, we could do, I want a longer words. So I'm actually going to come in with my translucent one. I really like some of the words on there. We could do you're the best or happy birthday, but I like this. Well, let's do a congratulations. That would be good. go here. And there we go. Now I'm going to come in, and I think because I'm going to need this showing up there, I'm going to come in with my Versamark, and I'm going to trim this afterwards. Congratulations. Goes this way and down. We'll see how that looks. Whoops, that's a little too low. I'm trying to compensate for that part up there, so I'll go down, but not quite down as much. There we go. And then we're just going to use white embossing powder, because I think that looks so sharp on colored cardstock. Just like that. And let's just heat set that. So this is like a triple time stamping, but showing you different ways to use those circles. I think what I want to do is also show you a circle easel card. That might be a Monday project. I think that would be a really neat project to show for a fancy fold card. I've done many of those. There's so many things that you can do that is a little bit different on that. So how many have these circles? Oh, you just used them, Renee. They are fun. And you know what I really like about them is the fact that they, there's so many of them. Okay. Now that should have been just done just a tad more. There we go. All right. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so that's just going to go across there. So you can see why I wanted to have it go that way. But like I say, I could have had this piece go here. You tell me, do you like it there? To me, it just takes away too much of that flower. But there is that option. What do you think? Do you want it with the 3 or do you want it with the 2? I'll just let you. You haven't used them. Awesome. They are on back order, just to let you know. They're supposed to be back in next week. So do you want it with the 3 or the 2? 3, 3. Okay. Some are saying 2. Looks good with 4. Okay, well, I'm going to do the 3 because that's the majority. All right, good stuff. Thanks for your input. That's amazing. All right, so let's just do it. And now it is called true triple time stamping. So like I say, I could have it going this way. Another choice, you guys. Do we want it to go portrait here or landscape? Landscape or portrait? I'm just going to wait and let you have that, fix that answer up. All right, so I'm just going to come in, landscape, landscape, landscape. Okay, that was my initial one. Let's go landscape. Good job, you guys. Now, there is this bubble bath ribbon that could go on here. I am going to skip the ribbon because I'm using this piece and it's going to kind of look like a ribbon. So let's just go and put this on there. So it's a good thing that I did do the 2 different kinds. Yeah, there's definitely some cards that are better when they're landscape and some that are better definitely when they're portrait. So then we can just put that off to that side there. And then I'm just going to put this across here. And, you know, because I'm using a fairly dull blade, I'm just actually going to just cut that part. Just, that is just, I just did, took my scissors just to take, because it was a little frayed. And then I'm just going to put a couple of small dimensionals on this side here. I really like this stamp set. I think this is such a pretty stamp set. All right, let's go ahead and attach that now. You guys are great crafters, all landscape. Okay, so there, like so. This is just going to have some glue on it so it stays the same height as that. Just take those off. And just bringing it down just a bit. And you know what? It's almost like I have to double dimensionalize that. And you know why? Because of all those extra pieces. So I'm actually going to go in. Let me just quickly take that off. And I'm going to put another dimension on here. And another one right here. So I hope like this has answered some questions with these circles. Like I say, I think the circle easel card would be a really nice card as well. So just like that. Linda, it's your first time. Oh, welcome. I really do appreciate first time. I appreciate anybody that watches me. I'm always flattered that you do that. Remember, if you like this, give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to use these sequins. These sequins are called, there's 3 colors to them. There's a pretty peacock. This pink does go with it. I can't remember what pink, but these are back sequins. And I think these will go really good with this color. So just there. And then I'm just going to use, whoops. Better go in. I think I left some of that glue on there. Okay, and then it's just going to go down there. Now I have the inside to go in the card. You pick for it to go landscape. So you know what? I think I'm going to use this favorite flower that I've got here, and I just hope I don't get any of that ink on there. I should come in with my cleaner. My cleaner is just off of my desk there. So I'll make it work. I won't get it all over the place, she says. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Just something a little bit different. Okay, let's just put that there. And we've got this bubble bath that we can just put in the inside with this little dauber thing. There we go. So I wonder who's going to get that congratulations card. So there we go there. Thanks, Lorraine. There we go. So something a little bit different, making sure that you use your Deckled Circles. You know, if there's something else that you want me to show, make sure that you do reach out to me, ask me, personal message me is probably the best way to make sure I do get it. Sometimes there's an awful lot that come in and I'm not sure when they come in and how they come in, but in any event. Okay, so what is happening? Oh my goodness, you guys, there's so much happening. Saturday is World Card Making Day. I have in my group a link to, we're going to go by Zoom. It's actually a Stampin' Up World Card Making Day. I've got the dimensions that you can go ahead and cut. I might have a couple of different ones that from what they're doing. Hopefully it'll turn out okay. I want to show you some of the swaps for my team members. What else do I want to show you? Thank you. Oh, you're more than welcome. This is why I'm here. Okay, so that'll be on Saturday at 1 o'clock Pacific time. I'll be on the Zoom at about 12:30 and we can just chit chat and, share some different ideas. But this thing is put on through Stampin' Up. They're making 3 cards and they're using earth and textures. They're using, what are they using? Just bear with me here. Circle sayings is another one they're using, and heartfelt hexagon. So, but if you don't have those ones, it'll be okay. You might have the essential nested dies. You could do something with that one as well. You also, Saturday is my sketch challenge. I'll be doing that at 10 o'clock on Saturday. And then, of course, sip and stamp on Saturday. So have a great day. Remember, give me the thumbs up if you appreciate that. Share my video. And if you do live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. So remember to grate because it's great for the soul. We will see you on Saturday. Bye for now.